Gotta put your trust in Him. He will lead the way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. God, put your trust in Him. He will lead the way. Open your heart to Him. Take your pain away. He's our Savior. Our God. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Out of the darkness, you were always there. I was torn and broken. I'm back in your grace. Lord, I will praise you. Lord, I will praise you. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let God give you the way and the strength to go on and move on in your life. Let Him lead you to the way, to the path of your destiny. May we all go into one. Give me strength every day. Gotta put your trust in Him. He will lead the way.
Hello, give me 1 second, guys. I'm still working on graphics. Give me 1 second. Be patient with me, guys. Be patient with me. Still adapting to all this. What's up, everybody who's watching now? You're watching Healing Your Soul Sundays every Sunday at 2 p.m. with your host, Vero G. Yes. Hope you guys like that. We got on the cover there for today's guest. We have an amazing artist. He's coming all the way from Africa, guys. So we gotta show him love. We're having a few minutes. We'll talk quick, brief announcements on here. But again, guys, you're watching Healing Your Soul Sundays every Sunday, guys, here live at 2 p.m. and on with your host, Vero G. Also, let me put a couple of things here while we get our guests in a few minutes on the show. 1 second, guys. You guys can also comment if there are any questions for the guests or for myself or anything. I will also put the comments here so we could get feedback directly from here live and all that sort. So again, guys, you could check out my IG, which is official Vero G. If you guys want to donate anything at all to the show, contribute directly to the show, you can donate my Cash App at $VERO 2884. Also, I have a new IG, just for this show. I just made it today. It's called is my IG at healing underscore your underscore soul underscore Sundays. So go support that page as well, guys. This is just only on this show itself. So support. So besides that, guys, we're gonna get right into the show. We got a lot to talk about on here. I'm so excited because we got so much good juicy stuff today. So stay tuned. Again, and everybody's watching us live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch, and also on our YouTube channel and all that other sources as well. So again, we have an amazing guest here soon. He comes over from Africa. He's an amazing. He does a lot. He has a radio show. He does a lot for the community. We're going to talk about that as well. He has great music, which we're going to play it a bit as well on the show. He goes by MC Snillow. So stay tuned. I got you, brother. I got you. So I got you. All right. So besides that, real quickly, quick announcements on this show, guys, as you guys know. So I'm going to just put the pictures up so you guys can see it because I like to be a visual. Show you guys what I could put up real quickly so you guys can see, and we'll get right into the show. Yes. So, guys, if you guys know, I have 2 new books. One is called If Walls Could Talk. That's available at www.amazon.com. I'll promote it later on the show as well. But go support that. It's an amazing book. It talks about personal things. Go support that, guys. Also, my other book is called Music 101 for Upcoming Artists, Guidebook to Knowing Your Rights. As being an independent artist myself, I feel like you definitely need to have this and to be available to being an artist and knowing your rights as well, included with that as well. Also, guys, if you guys know, we got willing, we're going to have our next event October 31st, which is on Halloween. That's available in Queens, New York, guys. So we are looking for artists, those who are interested. Again, we have availability now for slots before they run out. So definitely go support. Hit me up on the inbox if you have me on Facebook, or my DM if you have me on IG under official Vero G, or the other one which I mentioned right now. You can definitely check that out when you get the chance to. So also real quickly, guys, I'm gonna put it up quick before we get our guests on the show. The latest issue, Vero G Spotlight Magazine, is out now. Go support that, guys. I truly appreciate it if you can. On the cover of that issue, we have the CEO of JM Empire Media himself, Mr. Jason Murillo, is on the cover. Also, MC Snillow has amazing articles on this issue on October now, and also other artists he has on. I think Donna was talking about him in as well on the show in a minute, and other things we have here, which are really, really great. To go support it is available at www.madcloud.com. All right, guys. So with that said, I think let me finish with the announcements here. I'm so excited to have our guests. Yes, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I feel like I'm a fan. Oh my God. I'm going crazy here. All right, so let me get this out the way. Hold on a second, guys. So, guys, let me get his name up so you guys could get ready to see him. And we're going to talk a lot of great things with him on the show. So, further ado, I got to get the applause right now. Hold on, let me get the applause. Oh, shit. Yes. Let's get on the one and only Mr. MC Snillow. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, Vero. Queen, first of all, I want to give you a shout out and salute.
Thank you
You're doing
so
lots
much,
of
man.
great things, proud of you. So proud of you. I'm so proud of your accomplishments and all that. So I gotta give you. They say give respect to respect is due, so I give you that respect. Okay. Everybody, it's nice to have you here, and it's nice to be here. I'm the boy from West Africa, doing what I do, put Africa on the map. To let everyone understand that Africa is not really what the mainstream media saying it to be. We are way better than that, And thanks for having me. Thanks, Vero. I'm blessed to be here.
Well, you're very welcome. And like I said before, we know each other for a while now, and you're an amazing artist. You do a lot, and we're going to talk more about that too, your community work and what things you've been doing since then, and a lot of things. We're going to get right into it. So those who don't know who MC Snillow is, let the world know who is MC Snillow. Hello?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I can hear you. So, like you were saying, I do things, from movies, to write articles, my next year, radio show. My main focus, everything I do is to educate and empower our people. You know, I also have a foundation that gives back to different communities in Africa. It's, it's not just about making money or ways to make money. I put other people's needs across as well. We're able to keep back people, take them off the street, take care of the other people, having surprise happening around, peace and get everybody to live as that's basically what that I can do, using my life to make the society better for the next generation. Thank you.
That's awesome. I mean, besides being yourself as an artist, doing what you're doing, and then taking the time of your time to go help people, that takes a lot, and I commend you for that. Seriously, because that takes a toll on your energy and to help out your own people and tell them, let people know in your own community that you care.
Thank you very much.
Hello?
The line is breaking up right now. No, I'm losing connection. Yeah.
Okay. No, did you hear? I hope you heard what I said. Yeah. Hello? I guess he's having technical issues. That's fine. While we wait till he gets back on the show, guys, we're gonna play two of his songs. One is called music videos. I think one's a music video and the other is like a lyrical video. So the first one's called "I Still Got No." I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I still see no change. And the other one's called "Animal in Human Skin." These two songs are really good. I want him to talk more about that when he gets back on the show. Oh, okay. I think he's. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Let me make sure. But yeah, these are two great music videos. One of them is video, and the other one is a lyrical video. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey man, you can hear me? Oh wow, I can't hear at all. Ooh, this is not good. Okay, try your audio because I can't hear you on your end here. It's weird. Yeah, I can't. I can see you, but I can't hear you. No. I heard you before, but I don't know if something happened. All right, try to go on. Yeah, okay. We're having some technical issues on this end, so don't worry, guys. Like I said again, we're gonna play in a few minutes his both music videos. Let me rephrase that. The first one is called "I Still See No Change," and the other one's called "Animal in Human Skin." So both are very political, based upon where he's at in his town. I don't know where his town is at, but he's always in Africa, and he talks about issues which are at this moment happening still in Africa, particularly with, unfortunately, they had it years ago in the 80s, I remember that, and now they're still happening now, where the guerrilla, I know it's guerrilla war, I know it's like the war, but they have people there that still killed their own people in certain towns, and they still exist. It's called genocide, and they do that. Unfortunately, they do that, and I seen it, and it happened in the 80s many years ago. And he talked about that actually on the magazine as well, about how Britain kind of corrupted Africa. Well, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, please tell me I can hear you. Let's see. Yeah, this is weird. I could see you, but I cannot hear you at all. Wow. Damn. Try, maybe it's the Wi-Fi or something. Try if it has a stronger signal. It could be that. Maybe it's interfering with it. Yeah, because I don't know why it's not hearing. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll have. Oh, I think it's back on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think it's a signal thing. But while we wait, let's see what comments we have here for the guests. Hold on. You guys have a few comments. Gemini Stack states his audio not working. Yeah, I know. Try to reset it. I'm gonna play your video. I'm gonna play two your songs while you come back. Yeah. What's up, Gorilla Warzone? What's up, buddy? You're watching right now the Healing Your Soul Sunday show every Sundays, guys, at 2 p.m. with your host, Vero G. Right now, we have an amazing guest, all from Africa, known artist, community advocate. There's a lot of things for his community. He goes by the name of MC Snillow. We're having some audio issues on his end. We're trying to work it out right now. So stay patient with us, guys. I appreciate the love. Oh, thank you, Gorilla Warfare. I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Yes, that's what's up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I will. Okay, people. So I'm gonna talk. He'll be on the screen, but I want to talk more about what he's doing and what he does as like I said, an artist. He does a lot for the community and everything else. So don't worry about it, Snillow. It's okay. I'll make it for people to know more about you. So MC Snillow, he does a lot for the community. Like I mentioned again, he's on the October issue for Vero G Spotlight magazine. And now go get your issue. Go cop that. But again, it's available at www.macloud.com. That's right, macloud.com. So besides that, guys, like I said again, briefly about him, who he is. He's an artist from Africa. He has his own management label as well. He has also, I think, 2 artists so far under his belt, under his label. I would think one of them, which he's on the issue as well for the magazine for October issue, is called, his name is Don Donda, forgive me. So go check that out. Also, like I said, he had an article on the issue which talks about how Britain has corrupted a bit of Africa, how there's still racism down there. It does exist. And let me tell you, I'm going to add that to that myself. I'm not a bias. I love everyone, but I'm going to tell you the truth. And unfortunately, I had heard stories from other people as well, how South Africa is very isolated or very integrated, meaning it's separated from the other people that live there. Now, fortunately, that's how it works, but it's kind of like basically, in other words, being stereotyped and being racist, because how you live in Africa and don't embrace other people around you, I just don't understand that. So he talks about a lot about how Britain, in a way, going back to that now, how they are in their ways have came and colonized Africa and done so many things. You got to get the issue. It's on there on October issue. Support that. So we're gonna take a real quick break, guys. We're gonna play both of his songs, like I mentioned right here, which is one is called "I'll Still See No Change," which that music video is amazing. I got a chance to play it on a radio show a while back on DTF Radio. That song, it talks about, you're gonna hear it yourself. The video is amazing. The visuals are awesome, and it's also filmed in Africa, so you're gonna hear it first from him. But otherwise, it's pretty much you're gonna go out there and see yourself, where it shows how Africa is and how the politics play hand on why Africa the way it still is all these years, and not getting the help that they need to build, instead of being the way it was till many years ago and needing how it's corrupted. Let's put it that way. It's pretty much what it is. Also, the next song I'm gonna play for you guys after that's called "Animal and Human Skin." That's a very lyrical video, but I'm gonna play it for you guys, and then we'll be right back. And I want to talk about his radio show, which is at iTunes Radio, and it's called, the name of the show is called African Voice. So I'm gonna get that in a minute. We'll talk about that, and then I have a short video of his community work. So don't worry, Snillow, if you can't be on whatever issue, I understand. Don't worry, I'll still plug his stuff up. So, and also send me, I guess his social media, I believe is MC Snillow. But if not, he can send me the information. I'll put it out so you guys can check him out as well. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a break. I'll play his videos, and we'll be right back. You're watching again, Healing Your Soul Sundays with your host, Vero G. Again, guys, if you want to donate, any donations are accepted. I appreciate it because it's going to the show. Real quickly, big shout out to Jessica. Jessica's watching, Gemini Stacks. Those who are watching, Tony, what's up, everybody? First time watchers. Big shout out to Gorilla's watching. Warzone, check him out, guys. He's a dope artist, amazing guy. Also, guys, big shout out to Gary and Gemini Stacks for your donations last week. I got the green screen. Now you guys can see in the background. Thank you guys for your donations. So again, every penny or any dollar you send me on my Cash App is directly towards the show. So it helps out to make the show look better or to make the improvement of audio, whatever the case may be, because every counts. So I appreciate the support and love. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to shut up. And like I said again, we're going to play songs right now. And I'll be right back. And let me set that up while we continue talking here. Again, you guys can follow me at my official Vero G IG and the new show IG, which is Healing Your Soul, but it's underscore between. I'll show you guys that in a minute if you want to take a break. So with that, air baby. So I'll be right back, guys. Here we go with his first video, which I mentioned. It's called I Still See No Change. I'll be right back.
Members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this important occasion of the launching of the National Orientation Campaign called Change Begins With Me.
Yeah, it's your boy Snillow, the Punk Empire, got dressage on the mix, let's go. I wake up every day to still see no change. My people get shot at the close range when they take to the street to cry for what they want. These politicians keep doing us wrong. They cutting their gates sold to the highest bidders. No wonder why Africa got the worst leaders that loot the treasury, stealing all the money, leaving our populace crying now we hungry. No respect for plight, so they call us monkey. Back then the ghetto, the cops give us brutality. We are face on the ground, no respect for humanity. I speak the truth, now they're calling me a rebel, cause I bring the news you can never see in the cable. Our journalists have all been bought. It's like corruption have taken over the world. Let's get down on our knees, only God can save us. I still see no change. Yeah, yeah. I still see no change. Yeah. I still see no change. Yeah. Yeah. I still see no change. I question everything that you've been thought, cause it was all designed to please the top dogs, like nature was designed to please the British. Now divorce is becoming a problem, cause Islamic Fulanis are making so much cash from the oil, then leaving the rest hopeless. And if you ever talk, you end up with a bullet. How can a man survive without money in his pocket? They brought religion to control mankind, and they brought politics to divide mankind. And politics made way for terrorism. The hate in your heart made way for racism. Now ain't nobody safe, no place to hide. North Korea on the side, building heavy weapon, ready to collide and mess with other nations. Cold war is over, but the world is still colder. Yeah, I still see no change. Yeah, yeah, I still see no change. Yeah, I still see no change. Yeah, yeah, I still see no change.
Let me get out of the way. Hold on. I'm out of here. Let me get my face out of here. We're playing the next song. Y'all just saw right there, guys. I'm gonna play that one more time because I know everything else we just got to show. So I'll play right now. Again, this video I Still See No Change, which is a dope video. I'm going to play it one more time. I'll wait to the end because I saw a message there. So I'll play one more time for him, and I'm going to play the other video, which I mentioned again. It's called, it's like so many things right now, guys. Forgive me. I got it. Don't worry about it. We're going to make shit work, as they say. So I'm going to play one more time. We'll be right back, guys.
Members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this important occasion of the launching of the national orientation campaign called Change Begins With Me.
Yeah, it's your boy Snillow, Japan Empire, got dressage on the mix. Let's go. I wake up every day to still see no change. My people get shot at the close range when they take to the street to cry for what they want. These politicians keep doing us wrong. They cut their gates sold to the highest bidders. No wonder why Africa got the worst leaders that loot the treasury, stealing all the money, leaving our populace crying now we hungry. No respect for plight, so they call us monkey. Back then the ghetto, the cops give us brutality. We are face on the ground with no respect for humanity. I speak the truth, now they're calling me a rebel. Cause I bring the news, you can never see in the cable. Our journalists have all been bought. It's like corruption, I've taken over the world. Let's get down on our knees, only God can save us. I still see no change. Yeah, yeah. I still see no change. Yeah. I still see no change. Yeah. Yeah. I still see no change. I question everything that you've been thought, cause it was all designed to please the top dogs, like nature was designed to please the British. Now divorce is becoming a problem, cause Islamic Fulanis are making so much cash from the oil, then leaving the rest hopeless. And if you ever talk, you end up with a bullet. How can a man survive without money in his pocket? They brought religion to control mankind, and they brought politics to divide mankind. And politics made way for terrorism. The hate in your heart made way for racism. Now ain't nobody safe, no place to hide. North Korea on the side, building heavy weapon, ready to collide and mess with other nations. Cold war is over, but the world is still colder. Yeah, I still see no change. Yeah, yeah. I still see no change. Yeah. I still see no change. Yeah, yeah. I still see no change. If you speak up against this government, you end up in prison. And if you protest, you get killed with live bullets. Now everybody's scared, but I'm not scared. It's your boy Snillow. I'm going to speak my mind. Yeah.
Speak your mind up and end up in jail. Ask for your right to my brother and end up being shot. Cause we be ruled by animal in human skin. We be ruled by animal in human skin. Speak your mind up and end up in jail. Ask for your right to my brother and end up being shot. Cause we be ruled by animal in human skin. We be ruled by animal in human skin.
This Barry's government is so clueless. It took over the country and made the big mess, and made it hard for all to progress. Now in poverty list, we are the first. The only thing it does is play the blame card. As ministers do lie so hard. We got a president that's above the law and gives no ear to others from court. Even the senators are afraid to impeach him, cause they are corrupt just like him. And if you protest, you end up getting shot, like how they killed IPOB and shite.
Speak your mind up and end up in jail. Ask for your right to my brother and end up being shot. Cause we be ruled by animal in human skin. We be ruled by animal in human skin. Speak your your mind up and end up in jail. Ask for your right to my brother and end up being shot. Cause we be ruled by animal in human skin. We be ruled by animal in human skin.
Our intellectual women reduce them to the kitchen. Our struggling youth to call them lazy. When you make no job to keep them busy. The world is changing and we're still talking headsmen. And your government plan to support them so they can kill more and colonize our land. Get out from office, you got no plan. Young boy do your woo and you lock them up. When your whole government is nothing but a fraud. An election malpractice but you back in office. The fight against corruption is so funny. Cause even animals are now looting money.
Pick your mind up and end up in jail. Ask for your right to my brother and end up being shot. Cause we be ruled by animal in human skin. We be ruled by animal in human skin. Pick your mind up and end up in jail. Ask for your right to my brother and end up being shot. Cause we be ruled by animal in human skin. We be ruled by animal in human skin. Animal in human skin.
DJ so funky, man.
Yeah. I'm right here, guys. In 1 second, trying to get my camera ready. Now, so right there, you heard her yourself here, guys. You heard both of the songs, really dope stuff right there. Like I mentioned, the first video we played is called "I Still See No Change." That right there, the video. I hope you guys get the concept of it. Pretty much is what it is. It talks about the corruption, the way how Africa is still run, the way it's just corrupted, and the way that his songs are amazing because at the same time it talks about political views and how things needs to get finally put into action. But besides that, yeah, big shout out to him, man. Big shout out to MC Snillow. He's watching, guys. He can't make it because I know it's some issues over there his way, but it's okay. We're still gonna, like I said, we'll talk about your show, all that. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all love. Yes. So besides that, guys, he has a radio. She's a radio host as well. He has a show which is I believe it's every week, if I'm not mistaken, Mondays and Thursdays. Mondays, I believe it's from I think 1 p.m. And the next one Thursday is at 4 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, or 4 and change around there. The name of his show is called African Voice, and with that in mind, it talks about, like I mentioned, it's his platform. He talks about things about are happening in his area. He interviews artists as well. He plays music for all various artists. He just played my stuff last week. Big shout out to you guys out there. Again, it's at 107.3 FM Blessings Radio. That's all the way upstate New York. So go and check out his show. Again, it's called African Voice. Like I said, it talks about a lot of things, and go support that. So besides that, guys, he does a lot of work with the community. He gives back. He's very much so into that. Knowing how, like I mentioned again, he talks about how Africa is very unfortunate the way it is, but he's trying to make a change in his own sense and trying to help out as much as he can, So with that in mind, so I'm going to play you guys a footage. One of the footage I found, and where he gave back to, I think, a school, or I think it was a school, if I'm not mistaken. And that it talks about pretty much him giving back. And I think in this video we're going to show you in a few minutes him giving back. I think it was shoes or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, to a group of kids. And it starts to, let me tell you something real quick before we get to show. Before we get on the video, most or the comments in a minute. But hold on. With that said, I want to thank everyone who's been watching, who's been loyal watching the show since day one. Thank you. We can fix it. Let me just get the claps going. Hold on. Clap. Thank you, guys. I love the love here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But otherwise, yeah, like I said, back to MC Snillow. So it takes a lot to give back, and out of your own pocket, we know, because we've been doing our own thing. Big shout out to my team, Jeremiah Sachs, Empire Media, and everyone part of that, Jackie Brown, by the way, and everyone who's been believing our mission. And we just did our second annual back to school event as well. And let me tell you something, we have no backing. This is all from our own pockets. So with that said, I don't like to boast, but I have to just put it out there today on the show. the fact that when you reach out to your own community, people that work in the community and they have money for sponsors, but they'll go and give it to somebody else that don't even do what happened we do, it's okay because God sees what you're doing from the heart. And down the line, when you do it out of your own pocket and you give it back to people that will appreciate it, down the line, blessings will come your way in disguises you least expected. So big shout out to MC Snillow for doing what he's doing from his heart and giving back to these amazing kids that, you know, is going to be appreciative and giving back to him. So with that said, I'm going to play now a clip of his contribution that he's been doing in his own area in Africa. So give me 1 second, guys, while I set that up for you guys. Let me get the comments first before we get to the video. Hold on. Let's see who's tuning in. Let's see comments. All right, here we go. All right. Thank you, Guerrilla Warfare. I appreciate you. I'm here tuning in every Sunday from now on. Oh, I read to it before we got. Good evening. You look amazing too. Oh, thank you, God. You know what? I went to how you say I wanted to just, you know, show a little bit of who I am as a personality, as a host. So give a little. Sometimes I have my days where I'm gonna just dress casual, and there's some days I'm gonna dress a little more, you know, to the part. But I appreciate the comment feedback. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Thank you, appreciate you. Guerrilla Warzone states, I got you, love everything you do. I appreciate you, brother. Much love, man. Much love. Yes. Clap, clap. Thank you, thank you. We got Gemini Sex. You know I'll be watching the show every Sunday. I appreciate the love, guys. This is all but nothing but love. So thank you, guys. I appreciate that. So again, like I said, I'm gonna play his video right now. I'll be right back. You're watching Healing Your Soul Sundays every Sunday at 2 p.m. with your host, Vero.
Guys don't.
Wrong video. That's for a different clip. See, that's why I was like, I thought I checked real quick. Wait a minute, that's not his video. Scratch that. Listen, technical issues on my end too, so scratch that. Listen, man. Okay. All right. So I found the video. Here it is, guys. I'll be right back. Wait a minute. Why am I picture here? My Lord. I'll be back, guys.
Hello.
So it's been a promise well fulfilled, and this is Robert. Side to the camera. The last year we came here on a seminar, and yeah, that was November, December. Yeah, came here on a seminar. Promised these kids, our children, that they'll never come to school again with this. And we're going to come back and make sure they get something better. Today they have this. So it's been a promise well fulfilled. Cassie, what up?
All right, that was. I am back. See how you guys like me now? I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's kind of acting up a little bit. You guys like that anyway. But I'm back, guys. It was quick. All right, so you guys saw a clip right there from himself, the man, MC Snillow, giving back to the kids in the community and just giving back. That's amazing. So, like I said, it takes a lot and a toll to do what you're doing. So, big shout out to you, brother, watching. Also, guys, you can go check him out. His music, I believe, is at all digital platforms. MC Snillow. You could check him out on social media. I believe Facebook. I think he has an artist page. It's I believe MC Snillow or Chunks MC Snillow. That's his Facebook page. I know for a fact he has, I think, an IG as well. But it's the same name, MC Snillow. We'll support him and check him out. But big shout out. Thank you again, MC Snillow. I know he's approaching and trying to, you know, I understand things happen, but you on the show. So big shout out to him, guys. Let's give a clap for him, guys. Hold on. Give a clap, clap, clap. Thank you, brother, for coming on the show. It means a lot. So we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much again. So like I said, guys, we're doing also before that, before I get to the next segment or next thing here, he also does articles for various magazines. So go support him. He does a lot of things. And stay tuned. We'll be doing more work, God willing, with the magazine, Vero G Spell It magazine. We have articles of what things he's going to talk about. So stay tuned for that, guys, and much more to come. All right. So we're going to take a music break as we speak right now before we get on to the other segments here. Again, guys, if you want to donate, hold on, let me get this double check here. If you guys want to donate anything, like I said, it's going back to the show and all that sort, as they say. So, with that in mind, I appreciate anything because, like I said, it's just to make the show what it is and all that sort. So, again, you guys want to donate, you can do so here. The Cash App is there. $VERO G2884. And again, you can find me at my Instagram at official Vero G. Yes. Besides that, you can find my new IG just on this show alone, Healing for Your Soul Sundays, guys. That's at healing underscore your underscore soul underscore Sundays. So again, I'm gonna leave that there for a few minutes. So those who are just tuning in, don't worry, I have the other Instagram. No, my Instagrams and I thank God, but they're okay. Everything's protected. I got everything protected anyway. So with that said, this is a new Instagram account, guys. It's legit. I made it just today. So if you want to follow me there as well, that's only for the show. This show here, guys. Healing Your Soul Sundays. Thank you, Snillow, for the big shout out. On my inbox. Thank you, brother. You're welcome. No worries. So like I said again, go support, go check it out. I'm gonna leave that there in a few minutes while we take a music break. Let's get into comments before we get into music break. And don't leave, guys. Stay tuned. We got more to talk about on the show. Y'all already know how I do the current events. We're gonna talk about domestic violence. You know, this domestic violence awareness month this month, and more things to come. So give me 1 second. I'll get to the comments right now. Okay, let's see what we got here today. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, what's up, Ray? How you doing? Thank you for tuning into the show. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. We got Gemini Sax. His music is very good. Yes, it definitely is. It's very inspiring and also talks about things as an artist should talk about, things of that nature, especially all that sorts, especially where he's at. It's unfortunate because this is called guerrilla warfare. I think it's like I said, it's genocide. They do that over there in Africa. They have their own people and they just kill them. I see the videos he sent me too, and it's really bad. Where they have like the big machete, that's like a big sword, and they do things to these people, even kids, women, and men. So this is really strong shit that he talks about, and definitely, man. I'm feeling your new. Oh, you follow? Oh, I think you mean you're following. Okay, I think I get it. Thank you, Gemini Stux. I appreciate it. Yeah, you mean I'm following. Thank you. I was like, he's filling the new IG. I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, that sounds good. Also, guys, support Gemini Stacks. He got a new show, which is on the Vero G Spotlight TV network. That, again, it's under my YouTube channel. Go support that. The YouTube channel, again, is Vero G Spotlight TV network. His show's called Gemini Stacks Cooking. That's episode 1 is already out there. Go to check that out. Support. More to come. Stay tuned for that, my people. Yes, so I'm going to play that for you guys right now. Ready. How you guys doing your day so far while I get this situation? How you guys doing so far? All right, sounds good. I like this feedback on it. It all works out either way. Also, guys, I'm working on more merchandise, so stay tuned. I got the latest one, which is it's like a jacket or something. Have you guys seen with the logo? That's one of the new merchandise. Go support that if you guys get a chance. So I appreciate that. So we're gonna be on music break right now, guys. I'm gonna play some great tunes for you guys. So we'll be right back. Here we go. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm gonna play 3 songs today, which are my favorite choice. The first one is called Andre Day. She's an amazing artist, but she actually did the chance to play the amazing music, amazing video. She does amazing videos, but the movie she played or portrayed under Billie Holiday, which is called The United States versus Billie Holiday, Andre Day, amazing artist. Songs called Rise Up. I feel like this time we need to hear music like this, inspiring. We're all probably going through tough times right now, so this is the music we definitely need to hear right now. It's called Rise Up. I'm going to play in a few minutes. Also, you're going to hear my other song, which you may know, Let Me Heal You. Let Him Heal You. Again, you guys, you could go check out the album. I'll play that after the break. The photos, so you guys can see that. Again, the album's called Here I Am. Go support that. I appreciate that if you guys get a chance to at all. digital platforms. Again, here I am. The single to that, one of the singles to that is called Let Him Heal You. Big shout out to Dee Dee, the boss lady, playing my music on her show. Big shout out to your sister. Big shout out to everyone who's been supporting. Big shout out to For the Record. You guys are amazing. Just played my song too on their station as well. Let Him Heal You. Big shout out to Matt all the way from 97.3 FM. I hope I get the correct station. All the way from New Hampshire. Big shout out to Jackie for that. They played my Come With Me song with Kim Link. Just shout out to everyone who's supporting. Shout out to everyone who I just interviewed this week. So big shout out to everyone. Just stay tuned. More interviews along the way. I'll be on. So just be patient. More things to come. Anyway, I'm going to take a music break. We'll be right back. And next song after that is DMX. Lord, Give Me a Sign. May He rest his soul. I think the song needs to be heard this week. So these are my 3 selections this week for the music break. I'll be right back. All right, guys.
Gotta put your trust in Him. He will lead the way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Gotta put your trust in Him. He will lead the way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. God, put your trust in Him. He will lead the way. Open your heart to Him. Take your pain away. He's our Savior. Our God. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Let Him heal you. Give me strength every day. Let Him heal you. Blessings come my way. Out of the darkness, you are always there. me strength every day. Let him heal me. Blessings come my way. Let him heal me. Give me strength every day. Let him heal me. Blessings come my way. Let God give you the way and the strength to go on and move on in your life. Let him lead you to the way, to the path of your destiny. May we all go into one. Give me strength every day. Gotta put your trust in him. He will lead the way.
What's up, guys? You're back watching Healing Your Soul Sundays with your host, Vero G. Hope you guys like the song choices I chose today for today's show. Yes, we're gonna get right into the comments before we get to our next segment. So first, I just played Andrea Day, amazing song. Of course, second song I played was my single, which is called "Let Him Heal You." Again, that's available at all platforms, so support that if you guys get a chance to. I appreciate that. Also, a big shout out to everyone watching and tuning in. I got the comments. Those are just sharing. I saw on Facebook. Thank you guys for sharing the show. Spread the love, guys. It's about love and positivity and light. So that's what the show's about, and inspiring one another along the way. Next song, I decided to play this song because he just passed away not so long ago, and it's just a song that had touched me. So I thought those who are inspired through the song. With that said, that was DMX, Lord, Give Me a Sign. So let me get into the comments real quickly before we get to our next segment, guys. Let's see. So we got Gemini puts down, I don't know what that is. I think it's a heart. I don't even know. I think it's a heart. Amazing show. Thank you, Ms. MC Snillow, who was just on the show with us. Thank you so much, our guest. Thank you. Gemini Stack Stakes, Andrea, they sounds like Rihanna. She does, actually. If you're not mistaken, I think she has a kind of flavor, that sound, which it's kind of unique, as they say. So it's kind of cool. She got like that old retro 50s vibe to me. I sense that. Also, yes, DMX, I had to play that for you too as well, Gemini Stacks. DMX, I'm tired now. DMX is one of my favorite rappers of my lifetime. Yes, true story. I was going to actually do a collaboration with him last year. We were working out. We were starting to talk in December, and then unfortunately things didn't turn out because he was going through some things. But you know what? Just may he rest in peace, and may his family find a way to heal. That's what the name of the show is about, healing, and may his legacy live on, as they say. So, yes, definitely. Let me just get out the way. All right, guys, so our next segment here, you know how we do. Now, I'm going to show you guys do I have it here? Flashlights, okay. So we're going to talk about, as you know, I'm going to stress this a lot this month because this is, of course, the Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And, yeah, it's really, being a domestic violence survivor myself, is very much so talked about. I can't stress this enough. We need to talk about this. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to talk about the 5 signs, but I'm going to have somebody else talk about it. He is a relationship expert and all that sorts, and he goes by the name of Chris Matthews. So with that in mind, I'm going to leave him to talk about the domestic, on his perspective, the signs you need to watch, ladies and gents out there watching. And then we'll get back into talking a little bit. We'll show the hotline and then the trailer and all that sort. So, like I said, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to show you a clip of the relationship expert talking about the signs of domestic violence on this segment. So, I'll be right back, guys. Yeah.
You guys doing? My name is Chris Matthews. I'm your relationship coach and licensed marriage and family therapist. And in this video, I'm going to present to you 5 signs of a domestic abuser. The goal of this video is to make sure that we help you prevent domestic violence before it starts. The best way to do that is to be aware of what it looks like. So if you find any of these characteristics in a partner you're dating or currently with, I would advise that you proceed with caution or immediately attempt to try to end or dissolve the relationship. Let's jump right into it. The first sign is going to be fear. This is going to associate with your partner attempting to bully, threaten, or control you. So what does that look like? That could look like your accuser having an affair with someone else, but then yet claiming or making accusations that you're cheating. It could look like a partner blaming you for their abusive behavior. It looks like the partner constantly criticizing or judging you or making you feel small. It also could look like the partner attempting to scare you by being violent and throwing things or hitting the wall or slamming doors. Also, the partner could tell you what to wear or how you should look, and they do that in a manner that makes you fear disappointing them or upsetting them. The second sign you want to be mindful of is control. The number one way that partners attempt to control you is by managing or dictating your spending or your money. In a capitalistic society, money is aligned a lot with privilege or the ability to make certain choices. So if you have a partner that's attempting to infuse themselves in how you regulate your money, then that could be a big sign. That looks like the partner attempting to keep cash or credit cards away from you so they don't let you spend or have the ability to make purchases. That could look like the partner providing you with an allowance or not giving you access to accounts or understanding where the money's coming and where it's going. It looks like the partner preventing you from working or making a living on your own or having a separate account. It could look like the partner stealing money from you. It could also look like the partner preventing you from using money or having money for your necessities, your basic needs, such as food or clothes. So if you find that a partner is attempting to make you be solely reliant on them, initially at the beginning of the relationship, you might think that's cute, or that person is attempting to show you they love you. But over time, what it actually turns into is their ability to control you. Unfortunately, as a couples counselor, I've met with a lot of people who are in a relationship and they just feel like they can't leave because they have no way of income, they have no money, they have no means to provide outside of that partner. So make sure you don't get yourself in a position where you're reliant on someone financially when you're initially beginning to establish that relationship. The third sign you want to be mindful of that is a trait of an abuser: isolation. This looks like a partner attempting to cut you off from all your family members and friends. If your partner keeps you from visiting family or has close tabs on you by way of a GPS system, then that's a big red flag. If they choose to embarrass you in front of other people, that's a tactic used to prevent you from wanting to be around other people. Oftentimes, a person being abused will just be complacent to be around others because they don't want to be embarrassed, and that's what the abuser wants. They want you to feel isolated and trapped. The fourth sign, violence. This looks like a partner who is physically abusive toward you. Any acts that are harmful or intended to evoke harm: punching, pushing, kicking, hitting, biting, pulling your hair, spitting on you. Any of those acts are going to be deemed violent. Violence is designed to continue the cycle of promoting the control and fear. So when you find yourself in a position where a partner attempts to threaten your life, if they make any accusation to harm you whatsoever, if you find that they've risen their voice, if they've grabbed you in a manner you don't like, get out immediately in the relationship. I'm currently working with a couple, and they've been married for a while, and they're knee deep into the marriage, and the woman was in therapy, and she was crying, and she shared a story. She said, I should have known that on that first date, when I saw how he cussed the waitress out and how he ran out of the restaurant and slammed the door because my order was wrong, that was a sign of violence. Initially, she thought that he was standing up for her. That was a big red flag. The partner's inability to control their emotions and evoke anger, go from 0 to 10. Those are characteristics you want to look for in a partner that could potentially be abusive. The fifth sign, the misuse of sex. Sex is designed to be something that's gratifying. It's designed to pull couples together, not push them apart. If you find that a partner is using sex by way of forcing it on you or making you feel obligated or guilty to have sex with you, or refuses to use contraceptive, or attempts to make you feel like sex is something that they're going to need or they're going to leave you, or makes you feel like you're not worthy enough of enjoying sex and it's just for them, those are red flags. They're misusing sex to attempt this cycle of violence and fear and control. So be mindful that you don't owe anybody anything. You need to first and foremost make sure you take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of yourself first, then you won't have anything to give to anybody else. A lot of times couples that fall into an abusive relationship are seeking something that they're not able to get themselves. Make you happy before you can make someone else happy. Other characteristics to look for. If you have been raised by parents who were abusive, you're more likely to engage in an abusive relationship yourself. If you've had a past abusive relationship, you're also more likely to attract a new abusive relationship. That's why I've developed the Intimate Partner Prevention course that's part of the Ultimate Dating Guide. You can purchase that course independently or within the bundle, so you'll have the resources, the skills, the tools, and techniques to prevent dating or worse, marrying an abuser. I hope this information is valuable. It's very important. As a father of a daughter, I'm not only doing this video for you guys out there listening, but I'm doing it for your daughters. I'm doing it for my daughter. I'm doing it for all women out there. I believe that as a man, it's our opportunity now, and it's our right. It's actually, let me start that over. I believe as a man, it's important to make sure that we no longer just allow the topic of domestic violence to go under the rug. It's time to stand up for all the women out there, all the daughters, all the mothers, all the sisters, and promote healthy relationships. It's going to take all of us to solve this issue. The way I want to help is by preventing domestic violence before it happens. I hope in this video I've given you a couple of signs and symptoms to do that. Once again, my name is Chris Matthews. I'm your relationship coach and licensed. Once again, my name is Chris Matthews. I'm your relationship coach and licensed marriage and family therapist. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side.
You can never go back. I gotta take it on the other side.
Yes, guys. So you saw that there. Big shout out to Chris Matthews. Hope it wasn't too long for you guys, but it was very informative, and I felt this was needed. There's some times I'm not gonna always repeat myself, so I said that we'll find different ways so it could, reach out to people watching now, especially talking about this matter, domestic violence, and ways that could help them and maybe guide somebody else along the way. He may be encountering that situation at hand, and help them along the way to get out safely. So, yes, thank you, Chris Matthews, and hope you guys enjoyed that footage. So I'm going to show you guys while on the topic. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's get here. So we're going to, hold on. All right. So like I said, we're going to talk about just in general, because this is the month of domestic violence, and being a domestic violence survivor, I can totally relate to this matter. So yeah, it's very, very touching. So here is the hotline for those who are watching now while I talk about it. This is the hotline, guys, ladies and gents, those who are watching now later on, for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. So anybody who's watching now, this is the toll-free number. Do not feel shame or afraid to call this number. It is anonymous. And if you need to get information or find a way to get help, this is the number to call. So this is the national. This is not just borrowed. This is all over the world. So the number is 1-800-799-SAFE. And in parentheses, you can see that there, the number there, guys. That's 7233. The last number there for the number. Also, below that, the National Sexual Assault Hotline. That number is 1-800-656-4673. So I'm gonna leaving them there for a few minutes while I continue talking about this matter. These numbers are very crucial for anybody who's tuning in or know anybody for that matter who is encountering the situation at first hand. And I think this is definitely needed to break the barrier of domestic violence. With that said, so that is the number again, ladies and gents. While I go here and scroll up, I'm going to change it now, show you a couple things here. So, yes, it states here, my life matters, so I spoke up. Being a domestic violence survivor. I'm gonna next week gonna wear I have a purple little ribbon, which I'm gonna be wearing this month actually as we speak. I should have wore it anyway, but it's okay. I'm gonna wear it next week anyway, so for that. So definitely that's that. Yes. So again, guys, that's the information there. Also, I have a petition, guys. Those who haven't had a chance to, I'm gonna just say it here, so because I'm not gonna type all that. But yes, you guys can go check it out at www.change.org. That is the site you go to, and it's called End Domestic Violence. By next week, I'll show you guys the picture of the campaign page. So you can also look at that. I have that on Facebook. It's called End Domestic Violence campaign page, where I'm trying to get as many followers as possible and to look through things. It's not only for this month, it's year round. So, with that in mind, to put awareness of this matter. And like I said, again, break the barrier and break the situation at hand. Where I know we can't immediately end domestic violence, but start somewhere. Start at a small step to get to where we have to get to, with that in mind. So that's that. Also, check out, I'm going to see if I put the trailer right now as you speak. If I could do that real quickly. Let's see if I have it here. I have it here somewhere. Yeah, I have something like a trailer, so for the trailer, here it is. Okay, so I'll show that in a few minutes. Here is, I think, the trailer. That is for what we did last year or so. Big shout out to Sheena Gordine, who was the co-producer of this amazing documentary we did. It's called Through Their Eyes, The Mask Behind the Mask. This is the trailer, which was released last year, but you guys can see it. It's available at my YouTube channel on the Vero G Spotlight TV network. So go check that out. We have over 1.9K views alone. I think we got more than that, actually. I have to double check. But those who are still watching it, we appreciate it. And yeah, it's something to talk about. So I'll be right back, guys. Here it is.
Girl, don't you cry, he's not worth your time playing those games. It's time to say goodbye. He made a fool of you, took your innocence, took your common sense. You're his property, act like this is the norm. He ain't no good for you. Better leave before it gets too late. Gotta be strong.
Yes, my peoples, that was the trailer right there. I know it's kind of brief, but Like I said again, it's available already out there now at the YouTube channel. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, at Vero G Spotted TV Network and all that sorts. Yes. So next thing, guys, we're going to talk now on here on the show, which that's where I've talked a lot of things, and a lot of people kind of, I love their feedback. I like this part where you guys come in the comments and your feedback, which is definitely necessary to add a segment. So the name of this segment is we call Current Events. Yes, guys. So first and foremost, I'm going to get straight into it because this is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And this case, forgive me about to say, but this case really got to me because the fact that this woman has, unfortunately, was found and they can't find this piece of shit. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry. I don't want to curse in the show, but I have to say how I feel. Those probably don't know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Brian, I don't know, Listry or something. I don't know for sure his last name. But we're talking about Gabby Pito, who unfortunately was found murdered. Let's say, I'm gonna leave the picture there, guys. I'm gonna get to talk about this case, okay? So this is the first corner we're gonna talk about. Just talking about domestic violence, right? So talking about Gabby Pito, Petito, forgive me, who unfortunately was killed by the hands of her boyfriend, Brian Lether. I don't know who was saying last name for correct, forgive me. Well, otherwise, ever since she was found, they have been having a manhunt for this man. Now, apparently, the update to this situation, those who don't know what's going on, I'll update you a little before we get to the update. So, pretty much, there have been a couple, and they decided to go, I guess, state to state to travel, and they were to nature and camping. So, they wanted to do like a little road trip kind of experience, I guess you could say, as a couple. So, apparently, there have been many situations and many people who have come to the police or stated that they had seen this couple, Gabby Petito and Brian, at various locations or places where they had a lot of arguments, and there were times where I think one or few people saw him put his hands on her. Now, being a domestic violence survivor, I'm going to tell you, when a man puts his hand on you, that's when you realize you got to cut that out right away. Back to her situation, her story. I feel in this case, the cops were at fault at this. Now, I want to bring a little forward to now what's happening now. So apparently, this picture you see here was the last seen picture of her alive before, I think, later or so, a couple of weeks later, she had been killed by Brian, her boyfriend. So with that said, this is a police shot of her, a body cam, as I say, of her in distress, very emotional, and they actually showed the footage, the police footage, I believe, body cam footage, forgive me, of the cops asking her questions, and she was giving excuses that it was not his fault, listen, and these are the signs again about domestic violence, guys, ladies and gents. This is the signs where apparently she was fending for him, saying it wasn't his fault. It was her that triggered him. These are things that these police officers need to be retrained. These are key words that you need to listen to know when they're kind of telling you the victim of domestic violence, okay? Listen, I'm being attacked, but I can't directly tell you, because if I do, I will get killed by this gentleman or lady, what the case may be. So back to these people. So apparently, we don't really know the whole story after this situation where the footage is here right now, guys. But apparently, stating what we know so far through the cops and people that are affiliated with them or whatever the case may be, that apparently he had killed her and left her pretty much in the dirt. Or I don't know, it was right not far where her van was at, the white van she had. I think it was at Wyoming. I don't know which state was it particularly, but I know it was around there if I'm mistaken. And yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about this situation. How the police and the funny thing about this situation, guys and ladies out there watching and tuning in, how as a police officer you give the domestic violence abuser a hotel ticket to spend the night so they could separate each other, but then you throw her in jail. she attacked him because she got tired of his shit. Let's keep it real. So I don't understand. It's like so backwards in the whole situation. I've been studying this case already, but it's just unfortunate how unfortunate this beautiful young lady was life was taken away because this man, for whatever apparent reason, wanted to just do what he had to do and think it's okay. So as we speak now on the manhunt, as we speak, I know Dog the Bounty Hunter is actually on the mission and he's taking his own time. Nobody's paying this man to go look for this man as we speak. So the up to date now that we do know, ladies and gents, apparently is Brian supposedly is alive. They stated that he's dead, which I don't think is true. That he is hiding because he know when they catch him, he is going to go to jail for committing murder. So what do you guys think about this situation at hand? I feel like this poor woman was put in a situation where, you know, she thought she loved the guy and the guy was the right guy, and unfortunately it was too late, you know, and the cops intervened and they didn't do their job right. That's why I feel who's at fault on this situation, because they could have saved her life, honestly. But otherwise, how do you guys feel about this? If you guys want to comment below, whatever case may be, we're going to get into the next topic right now on current events. But this is very touching, and I feel like we need to discuss about this. And I hope they find this prick, and he serves his time and do what needs to be done, so he won't have to hurt another young, beautiful young lady in that matter. Oh boy! All right, so let's get to the next one, guys. All right. So you know I had to talk about this, right? So as we speak, I watched the Netflix documentary this weekend, I think, or last week or something, and it put me to tears because I didn't really understand this case until after watching the Netflix documentary talking about Britney Spears and her conservatorship, about her father, unfortunately, Mr. Spears, and how Jamie Spears, which is her dad right there, for 13 years has been controlling her every single step of the way. And when after I watched this documentary, ladies and gents out here watching, I couldn't stop crying because I didn't realize how much of her life was micromanaged, let's put it that way, where he had control of her finances. He had control when she could go out, who could she be with. She was basically a meal ticket, let's put it that way, where she even stated in her words when she was courting this year, if I'm not mistaken, where she told the judge and amounts of times when she went to talk, and she states where apparently her father told him over and over again she does not want her father to be her conservatorship anymore. And if any chance, after 13 years, she already had fixed her life since she had that mental breakdown many years ago. She has proven herself to everyone that she could manage her life. So why now, as we speak right now, people out there watching, tuning in, why is she still being controlled to the point of her not having her own life back? How do you guys feel about this? I mean, this woman is an icon, and I looked up to her as a teenager growing up hearing music. How do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about this man, Jamie Spears? I mean, going to the extent he never was a real dad to her life. He was an alcoholic. I know the whole story of his family and her family, well, the whole background to that. And majority of the time, the mother was more there than ever. But then she kind of, you know, Britney Spears has her own handlers, as you know what I'm saying. So, with that is said, you know, I felt overall looking at this case and looking at it now and going back and forth, watching her other documentaries on YouTube and everywhere else, I felt overall she was a meal ticket to her family overall. And how her sister, her younger sister, Lynn Spears, I forgot her whole name, but it doesn't really matter. But I feel like how she's gonna go against her sister and criticize her when Britney Spears was there for her when she was a little girl. She guided her to get her own little show on Disney Channel and all that sort. So I don't understand this whole predicament situation at hand. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about this situation? What's your feedback on that? So, but anyways, this is how I feel about it. I think overall, she needs to get her life back. She after 13 years being micromanaged, controlled, it's time the judge finally gave her the okay to have her life back. That's it. So let's get to the next one, which is a little more up to date with that as well, guys. Yeah, so the next one we're going to talk about is unemployment. So unemployment.
I'm sorry. When you finish talking, I like you to start making the rice, okay?
All right. All right, guys. So back to the unemployment situation at hand. Yeah. So as you guys know, they stopped unemployment unfortunately on September, knowing they think that people right away were going to start work, and immediately the economy is going right back to where it was. Now, unfortunately, with that case, a lot of people. Now, I just talked about this last week on the show, where a lot of people, unfortunately, if they didn't have their first shot, at least their first shot as a doctor, a nurse, or a teacher, by I think Friday or so, I'm not mistaken, by Monday, they were not going to be allowed to go back to work. So I already talked about this last week, how crucial and crazy how they're letting it happen and getting away with it, and people losing their jobs. So how do you guys feel about that now? That now the unemployment is taken away, and now these people technically are with no job, and how are they going to manage to pay bills or manage to make ends meet month to month or at least day to day, as they say, to at least get the day going until they get employment. So I don't know. I just feel honestly this is just nothing but disturbance, and this whole damn country is under corruption as it is. They say we're under democracy and everything, but I don't really feel it that more, because after the shot situation and they're mandating things, and now it's like getting close between a communist state of mind, as they say. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I just wanted to talk about that briefly on the show here alone. So now we're gonna change it up a little bit. In 1 second, guys. All right. So next one we're gonna be on, if you guys know how we do here, is the meditation exercise. So with that in mind, those who don't know what this is, pretty much it's like a 5-minute video, and it kind of gives you those who are beginning or those who already are up to like intermediate or more advanced into meditation. That's awesome. But those who are just starting out or want to know how to meditate, pretty much how has been all for me, but usually how I do it, usually have to be a place where it's very quiet, have your phone off or whatever you call it. Make sure you have a room that's has candles on or incense or something, and you just slowly, pretty much, as they say, inhale, exhale, quiet. You know how to say it, like low, as if breathe deep in and out until you're in a state of mind, and then you just let it go with the music and that sort of that. So I'm gonna play with you guys in 1 second while we do that. Also, guys, you guys follow me on my IG at official Vero G, or the other one which I just mentioned on here on the show. And you could donate at my Cash App if you want to donate anything to the show. I appreciate that. Truly, truly, truly do. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right, guys. So I want to play for you right now, and I'll be right back.
Hey there, and thanks for gifting yourself these next few minutes. It's important to remember that you're a priority, and allowing yourself even just a few short minutes of intentional reflection can really have a positive impact on the rest of your day. So let's use these next few minutes to come back to center and set an intention for the rest of your day. Move into a comfortable position, whether you're seated at your desk at work or laying on the couch at home, and gently close your eyes and shift all of your attention onto your breathing, taking slower, deeper breaths than you've taken all day so far. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and slowly letting it out through your mouth. And continuing to breathe that way, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale and contract back in as you exhale. Tune into your body, noticing how it feels noticing if there's anything that it's trying to tell you. Notice any place of tension or tightness in your body, and give those areas permission to relax, sending love into those areas. Thank your body for taking such good care of you, and let it know that it's okay to rest and relax for these next few minutes. You may notice that your mind starts to wander off. That's okay. That's natural. Just notice it and bring your attention back to your body, using your breath as your anchor. Try to picture one thing that's happened today that's made you smile, or made you thankful or appreciative. And just let that feeling fill you up for a moment. Breathe that feeling in from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And allow yourself to smile if that feels natural. Now focus on something that you can do today, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, that will allow you to continue feeling this way. It could be something as small as deciding to go to bed early tonight, so that you have time to finally read that book that's been on your bedside table. Or the joy of getting dinner with a close friend. What's one little thing you can plan for your day to bring that intentional joy to it? Now just focus on that for a few minutes. Sit in that feeling of joy and peace. Now let's take a few more deep breaths together. A deep breath in, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale, and everything contract back in as you exhale. Again, an even deeper breath than the one before it, holding that breath for a beat, and exhaling everything out. Last time, your deepest breath yet, sending that breath through your entire body. And exhale it out. And in your own time, slowly bring your awareness back to where you are. And thank yourself for taking these few minutes to just be intentional and kind to yourself. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day.
Hey guys, what's up? You're Healing Your Soul Sundays every Sunday, guys, at 2 p.m. and on with host Vero. So, guys, next week we have an amazing lineup of people on the show. 2 artists, actually. First one to go by the name of Domination J. He'll be on here next week. Also, we have artist Queen Cyree. So I'm excited. We got a lot of things we're going to talk about. It's going to be a full show. So definitely tune in. Before we go, as you guys do, every week we do this. We do a prayer for everyone who's watching now. And, I guess the times are tough enough for everyone who's watching and all things are kind of crazy. But as they say, from a storm or what do you call it, comes into a rainbow, as they say, right? So I'm going to do a quick prayer for you guys. I hope you guys get a chance. Again, you don't have to do this. You don't have to. It's optional. But if you take a moment just to, put your head down, and I'm going to say a few words. And I hope this will heal you guys through this week and on until next week on the show and all that. So here we go. It's called Prayer for All. And here we go. Dear Lord, may everyone here watching on this show, on this program, be affected in any way positive to light. May you guide those to their destinations and to where they need to lead and where they need to go. May you help those who are unfortunate, those who are in time of need, especially the holidays are coming up. May you help those that are struggling financially or help them in any way to guide them to the right way. May you give them guidance and light and many more things to come for them and blessings in return. Amen. All right, so that's the prayer for this week, prayer for all. Again, guys, you can quickly check out my new, let me double check that before I can talk to you guys on here. Let's see what is right here. Okay, so that's my new IG again, guys. It's at healing_your_, they call that soul__ Sundays. Go check that out. That's a new IG page I just made officially today. We got over 11 followers. Thank you guys. We're looking for more and to spread the word of this show. I appreciate that. Also check out my other IG. Excuse me. It's at official Vero G. Go support that if you get a chance to. I know that. So guys, have a great rest of the day. I love you all for watching, tuning in. Until next week, guys, like I said, we have 2 amazing guests on the show. Artist Queen Cyree, and also we're gonna have another artist, Domination J. Big shout out to Jackie Brown for giving us our way, and I appreciate you and all watching and tuning into our show as well. I was on the show last week, Tuesday. Go check that out as a Bible study. But anyway, guys, much love to everyone watching and tune in next week. Go follow your girl Virgin. And thank you for all our amazing followers who are tuning in or those who are watching and tuning in right now. So yeah, I'm out of here. Peace, guys. Until then, your girl Virgin.